What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss everything fragrance. So if you're someone that is into smelling good, I would love for you to hit your subscribe button, or hit my subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 gourmand fragrances. And when I say gourmand, I mean fragrances that smell like either a dessert, that smell like food that you would want to eat, maybe even a cocktail that you would want to drink if you're into cocktails. That's what I mean by gourmand. Something that smells edible, something that makes you want to eat. So you guys know I always got to hit you with an honorable mention. Either I'm going to give you the honorable mention at the beginning of the video, or I'm going to give it to you at the end. I think 9 times out of 10, I always start with my honorable mention, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, I recently picked this fragrance up probably like a week ago. I ordered it from Amazon, and it is called French Coffee. Here is what the bottle looks like, and it is made by Alrehab. Okay, they are a Middle Eastern brand. I'm gonna say this right from the beginning. You have to be a coffee lover to enjoy fragrances with a coffee note. That's been my experience, because anytime I'm talking about fragrances with my friends and I bring up a coffee note, the first thing people say is, I don't drink coffee. And so I feel like you yourself have to be a lover of coffee to enjoy fragrances like French coffee. So I love to drink coffee, right? And at initial smell, I get a dark roast. I'm gonna spray a little bit. Yes, I get a really robust dark roast. In my experience, French coffee is very robust. It's not as dark as maybe some Arabic coffees, which I don't have a lot of experience drinking Arabic coffees, but I could imagine that it would be 10 times stronger than what I'm drinking here in the US. Just from smelling this, it is dark. Again, it is robust, and it smells like coffee. In my opinion, it smells very authentic. And y'all know I'm very wishy-washy when it comes to fantasy notes, and coffee and fragrance is definitely giving me fantasy, okay? Because I feel like it's something that has to be created and then put into the perfume, right? It's not, and you can naturally resource this, but turning it into a fragrance, I think is just, it takes skill, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. And I feel like Alrehab really did their thing with this fragrance. It smells very authentic. It smells like a cup of coffee. Of course, I am getting some vanilla nuances. It smells like maybe I put my favorite creamer in my coffee, okay? But ultimately, it smells like a very dark, robust cup of coffee, and I absolutely love it. I wore it yesterday for the first time for a full day's wear. Y'all, when I tell you the longevity on this, top tier. It lasts all freaking day. So yeah, if you are a coffee lover, I highly recommend French Coffee by Alrehab. You can get this on Amazon. I will link it in my description box below, where you can just click it and go to my Amazon storefront. And I want to say I spent maybe $30 for this. Could have been less than that, but it was really, really affordable, and I enjoy it. I added this fragrance to the list, and I really kind of hate talking about this fragrance because the longevity on it is, it's not where I need it to be, but y'all, it smells so delicious. And I just appreciate the banana note in this fragrance. I just wish that it projected more. I wish that it lasted longer on my skin. It literally disappears on my skin like 30 minutes. So y'all need to comment down below. Give me a tip, a trick, or something that I can use to make this fragrance last on me all freaking day. It is none other than Comptoir Sud Pacific Vanille Banane. Here is what the bottle looks like. Oh, y'all, this is absolutely delicious. This was gifted to me a while back from Twisted Lily. I will also link this below if you're interested in purchasing. Y'all, oh my God, when I tell you they nailed, I swear to God, I want to scream. It smells so good. This is Banana Laffy Taffy all the way. As a child, if you grew up eating Banana Laffy Taffy, then you know what this smells like. When it first comes out of the bottle, it is very extreme. I mean, it is a heavy dose of banana. And it is so sweet. It is mouth-watering. It is delicious. It makes me want to crack open this top and drink it. It smells so good. Like, I want to consume it. The only downside to this fragrance is the longevity. That's it. That is it. Other than that, this is one of the most, by far, one of the best banana fragrances I've smelled. Ever. I finally picked up Affection by Lattafa. And here is what the bottle looks like. You can also get this from Amazon. You know, this fragrance was really hyped up probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago. So at this point, you can get it for the low. I paid $36 for it. It was a steal and it was money well spent. Now, in the fragrance community, a lot of people have said that this fragrance is a dupe for Yum Pistachio Gelato by Kayali. It smells very similar, you know. It smells very similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot deny it. Like, I understand what the girlies are saying now. Yes, this does remind me a lot of Yum, okay? A lot. What I love about this though, besides the fact that I got it for under $50 and it is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, the big one, okay? And did I mention I got it for less than $50? Okay, $36 to be exact. Okay, besides that, because you know we love to save a coin over here, okay? The longevity on this baby is eternal. It lasts forever. I literally get a 7 to 8 hour wear when I wear this fragrance. I've worn it twice already, full days wear, and the longevity has yet to let me down. This is like the Energizer Bunny, baby. She is going and going and going and going. I cannot wait to play with this summer. I can't wait to layer it with some of my other fragrances. I still am very partial to Yum. I actually have a huge dent in that bottle, and I said to myself when I finished it I was going to buy me another bottle, and I still will because I love the fragrance. I think on my skin, as far as the Yum goes, I wasn't picking up a lot of marshmallow, and I wasn't really getting a heavy dose of pistachio. In this fragrance, you're gonna get that creamy, lactonic, almost marshmallow-like vibe. But for me, the Yum was more fruity and it was more floral, okay? So that's how it played out on my skin. This one smells like a nutty, creamy, sweet, fruity pistachio fragrance. I think it is an awesome buy for less than $50. Really is. Like, I don't need another pistachio fragrance. I have 3 in my collection right now that I love, and I highly recommend this one. If you are a fan of Yum, maybe your money is funny right now and you can't spend, you know, too much on a fragrance, but you love pistachio, Yum gelato, whatever. You love that one, try Affection by Lattafa. I think you will be happy with this fragrance. Okay, so this next fragrance is from the house of Sillage, and it was a blind buy for me. This camera does the bottle absolutely no justice. It is one of the most prettiest bottles that I own in my collection. It is absolutely gorgeous, okay? crystals everywhere, Swarovski crystals everywhere on the top. It's weighty. It is a statement piece. Anytime people come and look at my collection, they are always attracted to this bottle because it's beautiful. And you guys, the fragrance smells amazing as well. I'm gonna spray a little bit in the air. One pump. Oh, this is so good. It's bright, it's fruity. I'm picking up raspberry, okay? I'm getting the caramel. I'm getting that milky, lactonic marshmallow note. This smells so delightful. It smells like a freaking raspberry cupcake. It is, oh, so good. I have absolutely no regrets. Would I have liked to buy this 50% off? Yes. And y'all know what, this fragrance is 50% off like at least twice a month, okay? Because I see it all over my Instagram. At least twice a month. So if you've been thinking about adding this into your collection, man, catch it when it's on sale. I promise you, if gourmands are your favorite type of fragrances, you're going to love this. I really thought at one point that bubblegum was about to be that it girl note for the summertime. There are two fragrances I want to talk to you guys about in the lineup, and both of them have a note of bubblegum. Okay, the first one that I'm going to talk about is from Montale, Paris, and this is called Bubble Forever. And here is what the bottle looks like. Very pretty in pink. Y'all know I don't really care for this little dangly thing here, but you know, whatever. You know, and another interesting thing about these bottles, they feel really, really light and airy. You know, I don't know if it's the material that the bottle is made out of, but it feels very lightweight, okay? And it's very deceiving because I'm like, how much is in here? I know we're not here to talk about the bottle, but I just have to mention it every time I talk about the perfume. Let's give it a little spray. Ooh, this smells good. Right away, the first words that come to mind is feminine, okay? Pretty girl, right? The next thing that comes to mind is bright, fluffy, neroli, and orange blossom. So it is citrusy, okay? And you get, oh my God, that bubblegum note. Now, okay, so when I first sprayed this, let me go back a little bit, because when I first got this fragrance, I didn't smell that bubblegum note until it dried down. Now that some air has gotten into the bottle, it's starting to macerate, it's starting to cook, like the young kids say. Baby, that bubblegum note is so prominent. It's so prominent. And it's like, you know, the big round pink bubblegum pieces you get out of the bubblegum machine, the gumball machine. That's what it is. I think there's jasmine here though, but I'm getting more of the orange blossom. And funny thing too, when I first started playing with this fragrance and wearing it, when I first got it, I got more neroli. I'm not experiencing that anymore. So I do feel like there is something to be said when you first get a fragrance and you spray it a couple of times and let the air get in here. It starts to cook, right? It starts doing its thing. And I feel like that is so true, because now this fragrance, it doesn't smell like 100% different to me, but it smells way better than it smelled when I first sprayed it like a month ago. And I think this is very feminine, very playful, very flirtatious, you know, just a really fun fragrance. So I haven't talked about this particular fragrance in probably a year or two now. I know it's been a while. I talked about it when I first got it. Fun fact, this fragrance used to be discontinued. They brought it back, I want to say either 2021 or 2022, and I am referring to Bond No9. This is New Haarlem. Spray a little bit. Even though I did wear this fragrance yesterday and I layered it with the French coffee, man, I smelled like a freaking pancake breakfast from Denny's or IHOP. I don't know why this fragrance smells like syrup and pancakes to me. But in this fragrance, you have notes of lavender. I did pick up that lavender right in the opening. It's very soft, very pretty, not necessarily in my face. It's very tolerable for me. I'm not the biggest fan of lavender notes. I am getting a little bit of something citrusy. I want to say it's bergamot. There's a touch of something green here. There's coffee bean here, vanilla, some patchouli, some tonka, I believe, and woody notes. So the only thing that I can contribute to that pancake smell has to be the tonka bean. And tonka bean for me can come out smelling nutty, a little roasted, but mixed in with the vanilla, it is giving it like a almost nutty, pastry, sweet, syrupy type of smell in this fragrance. And I hope that I'm doing this review justice, because it's kind of hard to explain a little bit, okay? But I'm definitely picking up that coffee note in this fragrance. It is not super prominent. So if you're someone that has been wanting to, you know, smell this fragrance and you're not a fan of coffee, I don't want to tell you that it's not there, because it's there. You're going to smell it. I love coffee, so it doesn't bother me. But I mean, if you don't like coffee, the question is, are you going to be able to tolerate it in this fragrance? This, I think, was really meant to be like a fougere type of fragrance, or let me say a barbershop type of fragrance. I don't think they were going for pancakes and syrup. I can honestly say that. I feel like they were going more for like a barbershop type of scent, because it does remind me of, you know, that little after splash that they put on men after they get their hair cut because of the lavender note. I'm pretty sure they were not going for flapjacks and syrup when they created this fragrance, but lo and behold, that is what I get. So this next fragrance really reminds me of a signature cocktail. It is Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Killian, and this is what the bottle looks like. This is an absolute gorgeous bottle. Okay, these bottles are from his liqueur line, and if you don't know, I don't know if he sold his Hennessy brand or not. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of Killian's background, but he is Killian Hennessy from the Hennessy family. So it's just befitting that he would make fragrances and put them in this nice little cocktail looking glass, because that's what his family is known for. Okay, and I know y'all know what Hennessy is. Reminds me, yes, it reminds me of a very refreshing cocktail. You get some spicy notes here. You have cardamom. I want to say there's pineapple here for sure. There's two types of liquor here. I want to say rum and brandy. Don't quote me on that. But you're definitely picking up that boozy note in this fragrance. There's some woody notes here. Could be a little something green in here as well. But I would describe this as totally like a cocktail. When I smell it, I get the cocktail vibes. It's not as heavy as Angel Share. Angel Share to me is thick. This is lighter, okay? And definitely one that I would recommend wearing this summer. A cute date night, okay? This is perfectly unisex. I feel like anybody can wear this. Some may say it leans more masculine, but you know, wear what you like. This would make a really great fall fragrance because of those spicy touches in this fragrance. Yeah, I can see me wearing this in the fall with a cute sweater. You know, it's not necessarily like freezing outside, but it's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull this out again in the fall and wear it, because as y'all can see, I got a full glass. Okay, so you guys know that I picked up a bottle recently of Eclair. by Lattafa. I talked about it not that long ago, and this one is definitely duping Bianco Latte. And I forget who makes the Bianco Latte. I will pop up the name here. Descanta? I forgot the name, but y'all know but Bianco Latte. Bianco Latte went viral, girl, like 100 times already. So we all know Bianco Latte. And I feel like this is a spot on dupe for Bianco Latte. I'm not gonna spray this because when the vanilla in here tickles my nose, it does something to my nose. I'm not gonna say it triggers my allergies, but it definitely does something to my nose. But this is a sweet, creamy, lactonic vanilla fragrance, and I think that it definitely does dupe Bianco Latte. I do have a decant size of Bianco Latte. I have compared them, and I feel like they are extremely similar to one another. So if you love Bianco Latte and you want to save some money, I would highly recommend Eclair by Lattafa. I want to say you can get this on Amazon for less than $60. I will link this down below as well. But I do enjoy this vanilla fragrance. This is giving me a true essence vanilla, okay? It's rich, it's creamy, it is loud. If you're, you know, like, you don't have to worry about the projection and the longevity with this fragrance because it met all my expectations. I literally have no complaints with this fragrance, and I love the fact that it's made by a Middle Eastern brand and it doesn't smell Middle Eastern, okay? Not that I have a problem with that. I love Middle Eastern fragrances, y'all know this, but a lot of them have a tendency to have a Middle Eastern vibe, and that's what I was afraid I was going to get when I purchased this. But to my surprise, I got no Middle Eastern vibes. I got straight vanilla, creaminess, marshmallow, the whole thing. This smells very decadent. It smells very delicious. I love to layer with this. If I have a fragrance that has too much of something or not enough of something else, I will grab a vanilla fragrance in a heartbeat and layer it with. And I've been layering with this, and this really takes my layering game to a whole nother level, baby, for real. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. I have to say, I give it 10 out of 10 across the board. It's just a really beautiful, creamy vanilla fragrance. If you're into those, pick up Eclair by Lattafa. This is one more Killian fragrance, and this is I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. Now this is the older packaging. This is, well, I can say, so this is going to be the original packaging, and I want to say these were launched exclusively for Sephora. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like they were 7 or 8 of them, and I wasn't over the top impressed with all of them, just this one. And this is the one that I got. This is going to be a sweet marshmallow scent with some matcha and some ginger. So there is going to be a little bit of spice in here, but it's not spicy. You know what I'm saying? It's very soft spice here from the ginger. But when I tell you guys this fragrance is so calming to me, it definitely, you know, has that effect that matcha has. I don't know, matcha's supposed to be healthy for you, right? It's supposed to be calming, right? Y'all let me know down in the comments. I'm not a big matcha fan. I've had it, but it's not something that when I go to the coffee shop, I'm asking for matcha. You know what I'm saying? Unless word on the street that matcha is hidden, then I'm gonna order it. But just for me to go into the coffee shop and be like, oh, give me the matcha, I'm not asking for the matcha. I love to wear this at night. This is something for my people out there who are into fragrances, but you're not into those loud, heady type of fragrances. You want something that smells good, that's gonna last for a little while. that's very calming, very soothing, creating a nice little scent bubble just for you, then I highly recommend Princess by Kilian. Now, I've not smelled any of the new bottles, and I don't know if they have been reformulated. I can't speak to that. I still have my original, and this smells amazing, and I don't have any problems with the longevity whatsoever. So I highly recommend this one. I mean, if you have this one and the new one, comment down below. Let us know if there's any difference in the smells. 10 out of 10 for me. Again, this is I Don't Need a Prince by my side to be a princess by Killian. I have a love-hate relationship with Burberry fragrances. Right now, there are only a few Burberry fragrances on the market that I absolutely love. That's going to be Burberry Goddess. They did their big one with that one. It's going to be Burberry Her, The Intense. I don't really care for the original Burberry, which I feel like it's been discontinued anyway. I love Burberry Woman. I love Burberry Brit. And I love Burberry Her Elixir. And that's what this one is. And I hope it's not discontinued either, because you know they will discontinue a fragrance, honey, and won't even tell nobody, okay? Child. Wait, let me go back. I said something wrong. I want to say Burberry Her, the original, is still available. Burberry Her Intense is gone. And then they brought in Miss Elixir, which totally makes sense to me because them two smelled really similar, okay? And we're talking berries, so like a lot of berries, red berries, strawberries, cherries, girl, all the red berries you can find, okay? Mixed in with some sugar, okay? Some vanilla goodness, sweetness, vanilla for sure, and a lactonic note. That is how I would describe Burberry Her Elixir. It just reminds me of strawberries and cream. Y'all remember them strawberries and cream lifesavers? Yo, I could eat a whole bag of them things. Like, they were so good. That is what this reminds me of, in a bottle, in a perfume. That's why I added it to the gourmand list, because it totally gives me gourmand vibes. It smells edible. If you're into sweet, creamy, fruity fragrances, you'll enjoy this one. Again, this is Burberry Her Elixir. Right, last but not least, I have a Kayali fragrance here, and no, it is not Vanilla 28. It is her sister, Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. This was recently launched, I want to say about 4 months ago at this point. So this is one of her latest releases. And in this fragrance, you have Candied Pear, you have Sweet Violet, Bubblegum, White Caramel, Rock Sugar, which is like candy, and you have Vanilla Cream. I'm going to give her a little bit of a spray, even though I know what this smells like. Y'all see my dent? I got a nice little dent here. I mean, I'm just taking my time and enjoying this fragrance. I do have a backup bottle, but I'm taking my time, okay? I'm taking my time. This smells so damn good, y'all. Like, the amount of compliments I get when I wear this is insane. Like, for real, for men and women, it's just crazy to me, okay? The longevity on this thing, top tier, top tier. If your issue has always been longevity when it comes to Kayali fragrances, give Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar a try. I think you'll be impressed with the longevity. But y'all, I'm definitely picking up this sweet pear, okay? I'm getting that candy note. I'm getting that Vanilla 28 signature note in here, that kind of like a brown sugar. It's Vanilla 28, okay? That's what I'm getting in here. Getting that white caramel. Still to this day, I don't get that bubblegum note. But that's neither here nor there. I still think this is one of the best Kayali fragrances that has been released to date. I think this is so good. Very pretty, very feminine, delicious. If you are a vanilla lover, You're going to love this. You really are. And you know, don't let the name fool you. This is not giving me childish. It's not giving me immature. It's giving me fun, but also sophistication. This is also one of those easy grab fragrances. Y'all may hear me mention that throughout my videos sometimes, and when I use the term easy grab, I mean a fragrance you can grab, baby. You don't have to think about it. You know that you're gonna smell good, and it's gonna go with pretty much anything you have on. Like, it's gonna go with whatever vibe you're going for that day as far as your wardrobe, okay? It will go with anything. So yeah, definitely easy to wear. So I love this. I had to include it in the Gourmand fragrance because it's giving gourmand. It's not over the top gourmand, but nonetheless still gourmand. Again, this is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. Okay, so that was my top 10 gourmand fragrances. If you have any other fragrances that I mentioned in this video, please comment down below. Let me know what your favorite gourmand fragrance is. Maybe I should put my nose on it and talk about it in the next gourmand video, okay? If you're into fragrances, you're into smelling good, you enjoy my content, you've watched at this point maybe 5 of my videos, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. That way you'll be notified each and every time I upload. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. It lets me know that you're enjoying my content, and it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying my content as well, and they push up my videos. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a pleasant day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.